do play East 1. Even if the bump combat is mouldy, it's still a good game. Is this too loud? I did set it up properly, it should be fine. I am in a town right now, so I'm probably going to go out and show a bit of the world after wandering around here a bit more. Yeah, not bad here, thanks. How is Takeshi? Oh no, Takeshi's message is highlighted and I can't do anything about it because the mouse is trapped right now. Yeah, I guess we've just decided that you're married to Powerwolf now. New canon unlocked. Glad you are well. Aigu. I can't see with my left eye right now. There we go, it's cleared up. Random eye wettening. I guess I'm just crying because this game's music is so beautiful. I'm glad you are good. Right, here we are. Eat donuts. Chocolate donuts. No. I hope you enjoy them. Well, they're donuts, so how couldn't you? Right, hello, welcome to ELEX. I'm a very cool person, look at me. Yeah. I'm just here in like what seems to be the Thieves Guild sort of thing. The world is pretty big. I've only explored like basically everything that's on the screen right now and a little bit over the left side here, and I've still got all of this to go, and I've got like some amount of hours in this right now. I don't know, 30 hours? No character customization unfortunately. You're stuck with edgy gravel eater. I can't wait. Listen to this guy's voice. Can I talk to you?
Then bring the requested item to the drop box. For the honor of the claws. The claw be my guide.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Talk later.
No, I've already exhausted all the dialogue here. What about you?
Do you think we make a good team, Durus?
You think we make a good team? Whatever, I can't do it.
There is nothing we cannot do.
He's a bit quiet though, so let's turn him up. Turn him on, turn him loose. Anyway, what am I doing? I don't know. He definitely sounds like he eats gravel. Whee! You get a jetpack. Oops. This is death out here apparently. Oh, there you go, the end. So thanks for watching. That was a pretty good game. Radiation, that's how they stop you from going out of the boundaries of the world map in this game. What am I doing? I've got a lot of quests right now. I'm probably not going to be able to show the combat, like why the combat's naff in this room. Lord of Bones? Is that Craven? He's a Bone Lord. Thanks, Zach. 2 husbands. Greedy. Save some for the rest of us. The darkness is very dark. Stupidly so sometimes. Luckily you have weeny little torches. But like in the first damn village of the... You know what, let me go there. What the fuck, hi? It's also very janky and glitchy, which is always fun. He's just running in the sewer there. Let's go back to the start town. Show you how ridiculous some of the darkness is in this game. Oh my god, that appeared. Is it not being choppy? I'm impressed if not. But yeah, in terms of like exploration and the world and stuff, I feel like that's what these devs do the best. Gothic and Risen and stuff, it's always fun to explore the world and find stuff. And it's just the combat is always the weak point, and it's awful in this game.
Nothing is free
Also, it's got horrible, like, this house isn't too bad, but it's got this thing that I hate. Luckily it's not as bad as in Skyrim. I don't remember what they call it. Where the lighting changes when you go into dark plate. Did you just snot? I'm going.
He has been chewing on that thing
Dynamic
for days.
lighting? I don't think that's what it's called.
Technology away. That went into
Oh yeah, they complain at me for using technology, because this is a
There have been so many patrols
a faction that hates technology.
It's a wonder any of them are still standing.
They say the raptors are pretty
Oh my
fierce.
god, stop talking! What are they on about?
I told him he can forget about that.
Saw a mud crab down by the
I think
river.
you can just leave it like that.
Leave what? Like what?
I don't know. What have you heard? Because I
What?
haven't heard anything.
It really is Oblivion quality.
You definitely got the wrong end of the stick.
About what?
If even half of that is true,
Half of what?
Who knows what they're going to find in those ruins next?
Can I find
why
something?
even waste time thinking about it?
There we go, now it's making some sense.
Oh yeah?
A little choppy. As long as it's watchable. But yeah, the game was a little bit choppy sometimes anyway, kind of. You like it? I guess so.
Ooh, thanks.
I just hate waiting for my eyes to adjust. The way she said talk about arse sounded like kobold arse, so I was excited, but no. Thanks, Infernal. I want a healthy dose of fuck. Oh yeah, the music here is good. I also want a cum stick, as Powerwolf is talking about up there. I just caught, luckily. I couldn't live if I missed cum stick. You can steal as well, as long as you don't get seen. But you can also save scum. You can kill whoever you want, and get away with it if you don't get seen. What am I doing though? Let's get some questage going.
Technology away.
Sorry. It doesn't make sense though, because like, anyone in this town gets arrested and exiled if they use technology, but to me they just complain. So I guess I'm above the law. Rob Oren. Oren! What am I doing? Check out some remote berserker outposts. Oi, mark the quest. How do I mark the quest? That's miles away, I'm not going up there. Luckily you get fast travel. You can't fast travel in Gothic or Risen, I don't think. Yeah, you can get poisoned. Oh, I've been poisoned! He doesn't complain about it in this game though, so it's already better. You exploded. Stop exploding. Especially when you're trying to eat a donut. Actually, speaking of poison, I think I couldn't explore this properly earlier because it was all poisony, but I've got a bit more defense now, so as in like poison resistance. And I like the another thing they do well in games is the feeling of getting more powerful. Like once you can start using better weapons, things start dying noticeably faster. And there's quite a lot of cool weapons in this. It's just a shame the combat is so shite. And this is with everything on easiest as well. Because I wasn't dealing with that. It was too much. Oi, where's the difficulty options? Probably in difficulty. Aim helping. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's right. But they added some kind of weird stamina system. Stamina system in this game, but luckily you can turn that off. Clear. Oh, let's go. Let's try and do that because I couldn't do that earlier, but I might be able to now. Wood. We have. Yeah. You always feel like this game's impossible when you start off their games, but you get 1 or 2 upgrades and you notice the difference. I always like it when... What? These were the things we were fighting before? What? There's nothing here. And the jetpack is fun. But yeah, I like games that make you feel the power. Unfortunately, the land is also scattered with enemies of all sorts of varying power. Like, you can be fairly certain if you see a big enemy or a beastly looking thing, you're probably not going to be able to handle it right now, but they chuck them everywhere with no sense. So it's been a real pain in the ass trying to figure out where I'm supposed to actually be on the world map. These are okay now, but as with the turkeys at the start of Risen, they kick your ass to start with as well. Just like everything does. Also, these shades highlight items, which is rather nice, so I'm going to be keeping them on for the whole time. Skills of a little boob. Oh, sexy. Oh! Ow. Nice hitbox. I only just got this sword at the end of the last session, so I haven't actually tried it yet, but apparently it's very good, as I'm seeing right now.
What these ruins must have witnessed.
They can't witness anything, they're ruins. Buildings aren't alive. I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, very cool world to explore though. It's daunting at first, but you start to recognise areas, and that I find that tends to be the case in all their games as well. Gothic and Risen, like at first it's all just, how am I supposed to know where I've been? It's all just forest and stuff. But you recognise bits eventually.
Get ready. This place doesn't feel too friendly.
It is friendly though, this is an area with friendly NPCs. Useless interjections. Start from level 1. Oh yeah, despite being an experienced warrior, that's always weird. I guess that mostly tends... No, it tends to happen in every game actually, doesn't it? Not just JRPGs. I'm really feeling it. Yum! Yum! Yeah, the feeling of gaining power is something Ys always did well as well, before they went 3D. Still good obviously, but... Now, welcome to a place where you can't bloody see anything, even though there's all these lights everywhere. Never mind, you can see in here. It's better than I remembered. They changed the lighting, they updated it just so I would sound like an idiot. Oh, there's also an exploit that I've been using that I found out. Other people probably know it, but when you use a potion, it heals you, but doesn't actually take away the number yet, so if you save it after your health restores and before it takes away the potion, you can load it and it doesn't actually use the potion, but you keep the health you got from it. So I've been doing that to offset the bullshitteriness of the combat in this game. Just consider it resting like when outside of combat, because I could just wander off and rest in a bed somewhere and then come back. So it's just saving time in the end. Now then, there's a boss dude up here. No, there is no option for gamma in this game. Unfortunately. There's fog quality. Ultra! Man, my computer is a beast. No. Well, I mean, it might be. I don't remember exactly how Risen was, but I remember enjoying it.
I'm right behind you.
Oof. they take damage now, this is fine. Oh my god, look at all that experience, what the hell? Almost 4,000, have I got the right stuff on? Practitioner... I guess so. Good enough anyway. There's equipment that increases the experience you gain. It's out on a quest to exterminate a nest of rats here. The good old classic rat killing quest. The first quest you get. Reflect a serrated axe, which I might actually be able to use. No, not yet. Almost though. It's only +3 from what I currently have though. Well broken, innit, mate? What is? I don't know. Oh, the potions. Slash smack. Is that a new skill? Takeshi's new skill, slash smack. You have to yell it every time in combat now. Oh, when did I die? I don't know. Let me just use a potion and then save it and then load it, and I won't be dead anymore. Let me read that note as well. But first, because I'm such a min-maxer, I've got to put on the equipment that gives me more experience when I read notes. Oh yes, very interesting. I'm also not really reading anything because I don't care about any of the characters in this game, unfortunately. But that's the case in all of these games because they're all just grumpy people anyway. But the world is fun to explore. And the loot, so that's what keeps me playing. Best combat. I'll have to... I wonder if Risen 2 is also good. But I partly want to reinstall Risen just to, like, remind myself how it felt. Gothic was also decent combat. Like, much jank, but better than this. But there are people who will rip your guts out if you say this game has bad combat. As I've witnessed. Not personally, but... The jetpack is good and fun. It is sometimes. Not for precision platforming, maybe. Oh, and it doesn't... Like, between saves it remembers your jetpack bar. So even though I saved it with a full bar, because I loaded it when my bar was empty, I've still got an empty bar for whatever reason. PS2 default? What? As in graphics? Oh yeah, the dancing lizard, I forgot he was there. He's massaging my brain, which I don't have anyway. Okay. Salvaged. Are we even... I don't think they're supposed to be coming up here. Am I just done in here? I did get a lot of experience, so probably. Yeah, I guess so. Right, what next then? Not that, because that requires travelling all over the world. Where's that? Oops. Fork. You get plenty of questicles to go on. I ain't going up there. I guess I could. See if it's worth going over in that direction. I kinda wasn't done in that town, but it's alright, I'll go back there off stream or something, or at the end. The first game you add to a graphics options. It's okay, it's just the typo curse living on. They're all ugly. All the characters. You better not be saying all the lizards are ugly. Who are you lot?
Hello, stranger.
Hello.
Stock up on supplies before you head out into the wilderness.
Yeah, I'm about to.
What do you have to offer me?
Everything an adventurer like you could need.
Have you ever heard such a Jason Statham? Probably. It's probably not even what he sounds like. I've got to hover over all these new items so that they bugger off from the alerts. Oops, I haven't read that yet. Yum. Right, let's go adventuring. Right, let's go adventuring. Hi, who are you? Are you a bad? Probably not, because you're alone. Oh.
Hey,
Bombi.
out in the wilderness, right?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I'm looking for a guy, and I wonder if you've seen him. He's
I can't
called
do
Ray.
it.
He's an outlaw with a big
Hello, I'm the main character of
bit
ELEX.
of a waster. You haven't met him anywhere out there, have you?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention, what? Wait, Ray? This is the second person who's been asking me if I've seen Ray. PS2 picture was very muddy, yeah. PS2 did look nice. But if you scale it up, like on modern TVs, it's horrible. An entire motorway, the M1 probably. Is that the long one? I don't know. Good luck with the dishes though. One of the members of Yellow. I don't know who that is or what that is. What the hell? That cat's going to town. The cat's just complaining that people don't use enough punctuation. Resembles those precursor idol. Oh, Jack and Daxter. I don't remember how they sound, but I think of the Doom 2016 demon voice.
In the first age, in the first battle, the Doomslayer.
Met a lot of people. No, I haven't.
No, I've not met anyone called Ray.
Yeah? Well, if you do find Ray...
But you know,
let
I
me
kind of wish
know.
my voice had a little bit of rumble like that, so I could sound more like a dragon. Hello, I'm Drakaya. Hello. Oh shit.
What's it worth?
If it's a real lead and not troll crap, then I'll pay you.
I want troll crap. They like talking about poop in this game.
But don't think you can go lying
On
to
at
me
least
and
3
make up where he
occasions,
is.
someone has said raptor shit.
I'll know a lie if I hear it.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know what you were saying. I wasn't paying attention. But I do like the jetpack. It's fun. It adds some nice exploration. Not as fun as sliding up mountainsides in Gothic though. The highlight of that game. Oh, I've already been here apparently. There's also a an exploit thing where you can open all chests for free, even if they're locked. I mean, you have to have the appropriate lock-picking skill, but you don't actually have to play the minigame. You can just open the minigame,
Things our world has achieved that are now lost to us.
quit out of it, and then press quick save, and he unlocks it for some reason. Why would quick save unlock the chest? What's that? Hello? Why is there just some floating scrap up here? Where's it? Misplaced item. You can't even pick it up. There's also been a floating tree, and I don't mean just like an inch off the floor, I mean like in the air. But this is what I like, coming across a ruin and finding some stuff in it, even though it's all mostly junk.
My name is Lori Stetton, and I'm reporting
Hi
to you
Lori
direct from the Infinite
Stetton.
Skies complex on Rocky Coast. Just an hour ago, this entire facility was shut down by the environmental authorities, and authorities have opened an investigation into the executive management, with Infinite Skies standing accused of covering up leaks and environmental pollution on a scale unprecedented in the history of this coastline. Legal insiders are already talking about a multi-billion settlement that could see the company face closure. We'll bring you more details as soon as they are released.
Please don't bring me more details, I don't care. Is that a thing? No. It's an empty food tray. Why can't I pick that up? I can pick up a plate and sell it. Why not a food tray? As laggly as it is, it might be the VTuber. Shall I close it? Yeah, it's clearly causing problems because it's not lagging for me. Goodbye. I guess this game is just on the border of being streamable with VTube. Luckily I'm not going to stream it though, so it's okay. Goodbye, lizard. Mwah. Oh. There we go. Oh, turn off VTube thingy so it doesn't have the weird. Yeah. I could probably upgrade my RAM, but you know, the thing about that is it might explode. TM. Or whatever. Smoke cigarettes and down bottles of Jack. Oh yeah. A smoker voice. Hello, I'm Dragaya. What's that over there? That's going into the Snowville, but I have to go and have a peek. Because when you see something on the horizon, you have to go and have a peek, don't you? Pop, pop, pop. Oh dear, hi, I didn't see you, I was looking at chat. Oh. Okay. Another fun thing sometimes, as in no it's not fun, is big enemies like that. If you like bonk them up against a wall, their hitbox goes inside the wall so you can't hit them, but they can hit you. Sometimes they even get stuck and you can't fight them anymore. It's a very good game. Oh shit, no, never mind, we're not going up there, we can't take those. I'm sorry. I had a feeling going up there would be a bad idea. They also don't like giving up. Most enemies do, but these are very moody bastards. I don't know what got me. A whole episode of an Elder Scrolls game with an Argonian voice. Hello! Or I could do a Skyrim Argonian voice. Hello, I'm an Argonian. Because they don't really have much of a voice in Skyrim, I guess. They just sound like deep voice human. Except the ladies, they still sound like smoker grannies from Simpsons. Ram Eternal. Okay, now it's moved good. It is quite nice looking. What's that up there? Oh, hello. Oh, opportunity to help out. Don't steal my experience. Oh, these are enemies as well, though. I don't know why you're targeting that one. Oh. I don't know who hit me. Apparently that guy hit me from like 10 feet away. Look at that. Oh! It smells dead. Can you not sniff raptor ass on live stream, please? Sorry. What do you expect of me? You've been watching me long enough by now. This is an East. Have you not seen? This is East 10, exclusive access. They said they were going to change the engine. Adol's gone bald, unfortunately. From all the stress, I guess. The furry wolf picture. Oh, I want to see that. Not on my Discord, though. Motorhead. Oh. Lemmy is God, as the hologram lady says in Doom Eternal. But you know, we don't talk about that game. Is that a sexy? Kobold hype? Oh, right, yeah. I remember now. Doesn't look very goo. It isn't very gooey, unfortunately. Which is why I don't like it. Thirsty Hungry Both? Is that the one in the Riften thingy? Probably. It's the only female no. Yeah, there's 2 female Argonians I remember in that town. And those are like the only 2 female Argonians I remember in the game. But yeah, I like the Argonian voices in Oblivion. With more of an accent. They're coot fish faces. Oh, hydrate, did that not slurp again? That should be anyone when burger. Hello? Oh, hi.
Ooh, thanks.
I could do sniff ASMR.
I'll get this one.
Yep. Yep.
I haven't perfected kobold noise yet. I guess it sounds alright though.
Yep.
Kring, sorry. But yeah, if I was gonna do any ASMR, it would probably be sniffing, so if anyone particularly wants to feel like they're being sniffed, I can do that for you. For a price? For a small fee? That wasn't a good Moneybags voice. Beef hurts your tum? That's not very fair. Beef is delish. Oh, thanks, Milk, by the way. I don't think I said it. I got carried away yipping. That is kobold for thanks, though. Yip. Big thank, master. Even though Milk isn't master, but pretty much everyone can be a master to a kobold if they want, probably. Even if they don't want. Hello? Hi again. Oh, it's chicken. Chicken attack. But yeah, even if the combat doesn't look good, it's probably one where you kind of need to feel it firsthand to really understand why it's a bit naff. The hitboxes and just the way attacks work. Like, you do bugger all damage usually with your first attacks, but the more times you hit in a row, the more damage you do. Wait, there's the sound alert. Why did it take so long? That was the slurp from ages ago. What's going on? Maybe Sound Alert's website is being really slow right now for some reason. Feel like you have to combo attacks together properly and stuff while managing stamina.
Better be ready. There might still be a few owls here.
And I just couldn't understand it. Oh, and you can't pick up items while you've got your weapon out. Which makes sense, because the pick up item button is the attack button. We'll probably die if we go here, but let's have a look anyway. Because, you know, it's been relatively easy enough out here. Seems like we're supposed to be in this area. Oh wait, here come high-tech dudes. Never mind, they're easy now. He doesn't change lock-on until you stop attacking. Look at that damage. Glop. Chicken and fish. Okay then. Even if you don't like beef, at least you've got some other good options. Fish is good. Would kobold say nop? That does sound like a kobold thing. Nop! I don't know. Maybe not like that. Why do they have an infinite flare? Ow. Why did that do no damage? Why do you not stagger? Why did you hit me from that far away? It also has that thing where like things happen a little bit later after you press the button. Like, that's the jump, and well, the jetpack's alright. Like they tried to make it weighty or something. Squeak! I like this sword. It's my first sword that has like an extra effect on it. But yeah, it does feel like Fallout. It is like a ruined world as well. But not after nuclear war, it's after a comet fell or something. Don't worry, it's not spoilers, that's the start of the game story. But that's probably part of why I'm not interested in the world, because it's making me feel like Fallout, and I don't like the Fallout world. Baby pounds here. Ugh. Just getting some exercise in. Oops. It's pointless. It's very angry. Everything's angry in this world. If that was to something in this. The demon noise hasn't happened either yet. How do these guys even still have teeth if they've eaten all the roads? Oh. Uh-oh, lockpicking. That's alright, I'll quit and just save it. Wait, why did it not work? Wait, you're making me seem like an idiot. Why did you fix the game? What did they do? Whatever. It's not a hard minigame anyway.
Too easy.
Too easy. Too easy.
Oh look, junk. I don't think I found anything good in a chest yet, even a mega locked one. But luckily, being me, I get the max lockpick ability ASAP, because I can't be leaving loot. Oh, this is another thing. There's beds and chairs and stuff around that you accidentally click on when you're trying to loot stuff. I guess I could have a nap anyway. Ah! Oh. But yeah, I guess it is cool that there's like high level areas to come back to. I don't like having to remember which places I haven't been yet. You can leave a mark on the map, but only one at a time, so that's not good enough. That's not good enough! Secret. Is New Vegas Gasm worthy? Everyone does seem to love it. I don't remember enough about it myself. What's this up here? A single bit of money. Basically 1 penny. Oh, At least I don't need a sound alert for 69. I can feel that. Oh! And the terrain is a pain in the ass because you can't hit things that are too high or below you because you can't aim up or down. There's a lot of minor annoyances with the combat, and some major ones, but at least you can save scum. Oh my god. Am I seriously gonna climb up? Fuck off, I'm trying to interact with a ladder. What a thrill. What a thrill.
Ooh, thanks.
Men doit for audit der doit for uvenolike dois for kermit.
The fuck? This game called Good Life has a trash ass map. That doesn't sound like a good life to me. Namen me do it for you. Did I dare do it? What the fuck? Thanks, Reptiloid. What a thrill! It was as well. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. Was that it? But you're so supreme. There better be something damn good up here. I'll give my life, not for honor, but for you. Snake Eater. In my time.
Leave it as it is.
Hello? Leave what? Oh, I guess this is a quest for later. In my tighty whities. There's something on the roof. Ah, what a view. Hey look, it's High Hrothgar. Hey look, it's Elden Ring. Lakes of Liurnia. I mean, Liurnia of the Lakes is what I mean. I lost my companion, good. I'm free. What is that? I didn't do it for you. I ain't seen that, but it says meme in the title, so I'm not going to. But it makes me think of that other meme. Let me do it for you. Have I completely explored this realm now? I guess so. I'm bugged. What the fuck? What was that?
Ooh, thanks.
New glitches popping up every second. Snagato. That was beautiful. Well done, Poland. Oh. Thanks, Milk, for that cover. They are weird dogs. How did that happen in evolution? They can sniff the world. Someone slithers up to a Big Mac. What an oddly specific thing to hope this game has. Snake. Thanks, Infernal. We always need more snakes around here. Hello? Are you evil? Yes?
I'll get this one.
Ooh, thanks.
Draw aggro. John Madden. John Madden. Football. Wait, where's another one come from? Thanks, Milk. Okay, one of them's buggering off a little bit. It's good combat, I promise. Oh, hi. It's alright, I was doing rubbishly there anyway. Not being strategic at all, but... Damn right, you football. Don't let Zach hear you say that. He's a weirdo who likes football. I can't believe we've got a football enjoyer in our midst. I guess he's alright though.
Hey you. Hey you.
I'll get this one.
Smack that ass. Hey look, a teleporter. I will nab that if you don't mind. Hello? What's that clickatine? Oh hi. Hello?
Awaiting command.
Oh.
Commander.
Crony.
Awaiting command.
It's a Norwegian currency.
Are your repairs complete?
Negative. Access to repair station systems denied.
Football.
I'm surprised how good I can do that voice.
Itza piece owcake to baka prettycake I w device
Oh
hasy.
no.
Jo gotte do deco oking by debo okio uknofio cand belazy. Never rusy amessy recipe decake villen top crazy. If jo do deco oking by debo oktuchen jo ul hava.
Doing that
Brat.
would probably alert command
Bleh.
that you're here. That wouldn't help us. Are you able to identify your defective components?
Analyzing.
Thanks, Zach.
If you can't access the systems, they must think you were destroyed too. It seems we're both
Someone's
outcasts.
angry at me apparently. I asked the robot if there was some way to access the system or whatever, and it said my companion doesn't like that. What? Oh shit, hi. Surprise butt sex from a raptor. My favourite. One of my favourites anyway. So anyway, Mr. Bot,
If you can identify the components you need, I can.
this is the first time this has happened. Uh-oh.
Analyzing. Command systems impaired. BI6 chipset required.
Where can I find it?
I guess I'm safe.
Analyzing. Highest probability is the closest converter.
I'm gonna get rammed. Oh, he's gone. Hello? Hi. Thanks for waiting. Oops, I forgot how to use the skill. It's alright, he died. What do you mean we're supposed to be working together? What?
That wasn't so good.
God, sorry that I killed it before you were able to help. You died. Ah. Yeah, Moonbase Alpha. I think that's what it was called. Pick that mofo up. Oh, right. I don't remember if I said thanks, Zach, but thanks, Zach. Do you still like me? Because apparently you didn't like that.
Do you think we make a good team?
Okay, he still idolizes me.
Analyzing.
Okay, what did you say? Because I was kind of more focused on the raptor that was staring at my ass. Requires a control module from the northern converter. Oh, I've been there. Tell me. Wait, no, I haven't. It's right there. Is it gonna be too difficult? Wait, I want to kill those mutants. I gotta have the experience.
Snake. Snake. Snacky.
I forgot about that bit. Oh, get out of the way. Bog off. Oh, did my friend die again? I guess so. It's great. Just drink some wine to heal myself with no negative effects. Oops, that was too much. Far too much, in fact.
Snake, would you like some cheese pizza?
Ow, parry or something. There we go. The joys of being able to save any time. You can just keep trying over and over until it goes okay. Bubba-dubba-dum. Good. So, Vanos and Purple. Wait, what's a good song? Oh, that. Bake a Pretty Cake. Isn't it Crazy Town? But yeah, it was a classic old video. I even tried Moonbase Alpha at one point. Just for the memes. Okay, was this worth it? Were they defending anything? Not particularly. Whoa! What? Hello? What happened to the camera? I thought I got assaulted by dialogue, but no, the camera just decided to turn all the way around for some reason. I'm sure you're starting to see this is a good game. It is, it's just very jank. It's like right on the edge of the jank that I can handle. Almost tipping into not being able to handle it. But it's got some lovely environments. Splish. Is this place too difficult? Oh, there's a robot, so yeah, we're not going there. Unless I can handle them now, but probably not. Let's go up here first, though. Hi. Now I have a jetpack, I'm like you. Cool and stuff. Ow. Right, maybe I can just avoid you. I might as well try it though, I guess. Or I can deal with these guys first.
I'm here.
You on? No, come over. Don't get too close to the robot. He might get angry. Oh, hello.
I'll help you.
But yeah, the combat's actually going a lot better than it has been before. This sword is helping a lot. Everything was pretty much, oh, the misery, up until this stream. What is that noise? A scrunkly bingus, that's exactly what that noise is. Fun fact. Brazilian port of ISS. Oh, it's not giving me a preview for some reason. Oh no. Great, I wasn't supposed to sell you on getting this game. I was supposed to What are these not? Wait, what's happening? Oh, Frost, of course. I was supposed to be convincing you not to get it. If only there was a demo so you could see if the combat is manageable or not. It took a lot to get this far. A lot of pain. I was probably just pushing too far into areas that I wasn't supposed to be in, honestly. Go on then, let's give it a go. But I do like that it gives you the freedom to try and take on things you're not supposed to.
I'll help you.
Like you can if you're really lucky and persistent and stuff. Piss off. Get back here. Why can't I have a giant like attack radius that doesn't make sense? I'm not going over there. But I guess I would recommend, what's the term? I don't know, building up your resistances to jank by playing Gothic and Risen first or something, so that you're ready for the hard mode of jank. You're ready. Are you gonna destroy my anus? Yes, half my health. Yes, we don't fight those. There's another one over there as well. Look at these lovely high-tech lights that do bugger all. Oh, control module, there we go. But another nice thing about these games is the freedom, like with NPCs as well. Like you literally can kill oh hello. Kill pretty much anyone. It will warn you as well that if you've like changed the outcome of the story because you've killed an important character. Which is always nice, just like in Morrowind. You can do so much. You can do whatever the hell you want with this world. You can even dig a hole in the ground and find Australia. No. Get more people to buy it. Does Infernal even like this game? I don't know if he's played it. I think I'll just use this potion. Oh wait, no I won't. Oh, this is a copy-paste dungeon but with different enemies in it. Ugh. I kinda like the hacking game as well. It's better than the lockpicking game. It's like, I don't know what the game is called, Mastermind, I think, where you put in like a combination of things and it tells you which ones are right, and which ones are wrong, and which ones are in the right position and stuff. Oh, in fact I can show you it here. Like you put in some numbers. So it's 1 and 0 in the right places, and it's got a 3 somewhere. Okay, this one's gone alright. But I have to get some information because I don't know what the other number is. Oh, it's... Wait, what? Oh no, naff.
That didn't work.
What do you mean it didn't work? Oh, I'm trying to say nice things about this hacking system, but you've gone and naffed it up. Okay, so it's got a 3, 2 and a 1 in it, but they're in the wrong positions. So it'll be 3, 2, 1... Oi! 3, 2, 1, 0, I guess. There we go. What's that hidden back there? How would anyone find that? What is it? Well, you don't need to find it that I mean, you don't need to hide it that well. You usually can't see the item outlines unless you've got these shades on. Ah, that one worked at the correct time.
Not now.
What do you mean not now? Apparently I'm in combat. Oh, now I'm not in combat.
I'm in.
There we go. The save open worked. And again, trash. Kind of. Adds up though, I guess. It's all money in the end. You think you'll get Crash Team Rumble? Oh, that's the new one they announced now. Probably not. I don't think it seemed like something I would enjoy. Oh, if they make another platformer Crash, then yes. Oh, Commander, actually. Ugh. I thought it was just another dude. Ow. You can have a shield as well, but that ain't me. It might help though.
We're supposed to be working together.
What do you mean? What are we doing if not working together? What, do you want me to pat you on the back every time you hit an enemy?
I don't have the technical skills for this. I need more technical knowledge. Maybe there's a technician with the Separatists.
Yeah, maybe. What mission? Oh, dried meat. I thought they said dead meat. Well, yes, I would hope it's dead if it's laying on the floor and stuff. Yawn. What was that? Did this thing in the tube just make a noise? Oh, what is it? What is that noise? It looks like Kraid. Baby Kraid. Oh, it's you probably. Guess it wasn't him, because I killed him and he still made the noise. Glop. No, I ain't played Crash 4 yet. Now that it's on Steam though, I will someday, when it's cheap. Although apparently it's kind of not as good. But we'll see, I guess. Definitely not as good to 100% at least. Specifically made to be tedious. With a lot of padding. Decree. I don't even know what that word means. Hello? Unlock the door! Maybe I have to use that console to get further. I better read that note, see if it's anything important. Nah. Apparently something happened from that though, it made a noise. 11. What the hell? 12. 15. What is all this? I don't remember picking up all these notes. Free experience. What? Four, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. I did not pick up all these notes. What the hell is that? I just got like 500 experience for a bunch of notes that appeared in my inventory. Glitch? I don't know. Probably not. Whoa, camera. Battle mode in Rayman M. I don't even know about Rayman M, I don't think. Something spy related, oh yeah. There's been whispers or whatever, rumours about some Spyro activity. Hopefully it's another like traditional Spyro and not mixing it up or anything. Maybe they can remake Enter the Dragonfly and make it better with more content. Kenshi. I don't think I know what that is. It just makes me think of some kind of anime, but I don't think there is an anime called Kenshi either. Oh no, I'm thinking of Tenshi Muyo. Apparently I left something in here. Dried meat. I don't know why there's dried meat in a technology land. Alright, let's go take this control module back to our robot friend.
We better be on our guard here.
What do you mean be on our guard here? We're leaving. It's just like Skyrim. Looks like a fine place to find trouble. By the hist, what a sight! Ah, it's my love come to visit. Oh, Keith. Whoa! Oh dear. Don't fall into the radiation rods. Or do. Or whatever they are. Splish. Apparently it's water, actually. Well, I'm not seeing any items, so... What is that? Crotch? Goblin. Oh, it's a dude. Never mind. That is not my kind of crotch goblin. Oh! All my eyes. All my eyes. Make it a completely different game, pretty much. Isn't the game really short as well? A Mortal Kombat. Oh, wait. Combat, wait. A Mortal Kombat character, Kenshi. Are they making a spin-off game for that character or something? Throwback elements, unneeded and strenuous. You know, like you have to go through each stage. Like I know there's one for doing all the crates and doing it without dying, isn't there? Which was like the thing I didn't like about Crash 1, and they fixed in the remake or something, or didn't fix but changed. But then you've got like play the level in reverse and play it in upside down mode or something, all for different gems. So you have to play each stage like at least 3 times or something like that, and then they hid some of the boxes where you would never find them unless you literally scour every edge of the level or something, which was a little bit naff, but I'll probably go into that game not planning to 100% it and just have fun instead. But yeah, I've heard it's a pain in the arse as well. Half racing, half battle arena. It sounds like Jack X, which I also haven't played yet, but that was a racing game in Jack and Daxter universe or something. Harem, yeah. I don't know why I watched all of Tenchi Muyo back in the day. I guess because I was still new to anime, so it was all magical. And tons of stuff on top of it. More Spyro in general would be good. Alright, who's attack? Oh no, is the robot awake? Get out of here. Look at that. The mountains are kissing. Okay, it lost interest. It doesn't leave its house. Excuse me, did you... That line again? What line? Me? What did I say? I don't know. I probably did. I have the target acquisition module you need.
I have the target acquisition module you need.
Wibbity
Machine
wobbity.
repairs to your command system. That should reset your command systems. Analyze and report.
Command systems, functional and fully
Or
operational.
like functional.
U4 unit now awaiting command. State command.
explode.
If we become separated, meet me in a den.
Look at all that experience.
Here are the coordinates.
Coordinates confirmed.
Are your repairs complete?
So, are your repairs complete?
Negative. Weapon systems remain offline.
Well, what use are you then?
Identify the problem.
Target acquisition module is defective. U3, the drone at the crash site, should provide a replacement part.
You mean back at the Raider crash site?
You want me to go all the way back?
Come with me.
You've already got someone with you.
What? Sudden human voice? Is Oblivion again?
Come with me.
You've already got someone with you.
Ah, good to see you upgraded your voice box. Alright mate, bog off.
You should go.
You're not my mate. Spare a coin for the infirm. I've heard the grey fox is around.
Follow me.
Or whatever. Blanc. That contains the captain's line from East 8. What was his line? I remember the captain, bacon hair. I don't remember what he said. A treasure chest! Marry Madesi. Oh, the Khajiit. He is a good boy. Hello, I am a Khajiit. Want to see me lick my butt? Wait, this isn't the crash site. Oh, wrong one. You're making me go back to the start of the gosh darn game. Argonian. Oh, from the tavern. How dare I forget an Argonian? I think he was in the tavern anyway. He is a handsome. He's already interested in the lady there, unfortunately. But good to know you have good taste in husbandos. Man, the Skyrim Argonian males are so damn handsome. I can't get over it. Even Dirk Ethos. And his derpy face. It never gets old when like his voice line cuts off or you cancel out of dialogue and his mouth just hangs open and he stares at you with his stupid dumb eyes with a big happy. What a beautiful boy. Oh! Have they repopulated this area? Please. Where am I? Oh, flashlight, nice. Finally a useful follower. Who doesn't die to everything and then complain that we're supposed to work together as if I did something wrong. Could be completed in seconds, oh yeah.
Initiating system optimization.
Silly game.
Recommend
Initiating scan. Acquiring. Acquired. Destroy Strog logistical train. Can I get to places now? Because I didn't have the jetpack here last time. Yes. Yes. Look at all this junk. Toilet paper. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought that was a weapon, never mind. What the hell? What's with all this tape? So this is where all the duct tape went from Doom 3. The gay fox. That would be the preferred type of fox, or at least bisexual. Anything that gives me a chance with them. Piss off. I'm trying to loot. How dare you interrupt me picking up a broom? He's just trying to help me stay true to myself. I hate cleaning. That's a chair. This is no time to look cool. There's literally no reason to ever sit down in a chair that I've seen so far, but I guess it's there for all your role-playing needs. Reptiloid would like it. I don't think you can eat while sitting in a chair though, unfortunately. TRPG of Tenchi Muyo. I do remember playing a tactics RPG of Tenchi Muyo. Wasn't it on the SNES or something? Back when I found all the wealth of SNES games out there. Around the same time I found the Yu Yu Hakusho games, I think. Look at all this trash. By the hist. Oh, no, that wasn't the captain, that was what Dirk Ether said, but yeah, I remember saying that during the Ys 8 playthrough to bother you. Roar! But yeah, that line itself was from Skyrim. Or is the hist in Ys 8 as well? Ys 8 was an Elder Scrolls game all along. Hello? Oh, that's a tree and a dead bloke. Skeleton! Oh, what a cool dude, he's just hanging out. Literally. It wasn't even intended as a pun, but there you go, toy dinosaur. Yum. It really is New Vegas. Bad toy dinosaurs. Precious stones for him.
Commander,
oh,
this
yeah.
should assist you.
What should? Hello?
You found something.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Actually. Natural ELEX is used...
Caution. Confusing and brittle terrain.
Is used to make the potions that give you, like, attribute points and skill points, which you can use to power up. Magical Girl season. I remember Tenchi Muyo in Tokyo, Tenchi Muyo in Trouble, or something, and one other. I think those are the only ones I saw. Oh, Tenchi Muyo GX. Too many. And I would probably hate them today, because it's not my kind of thing. I'm so sick of slice of life comedy harem. Berserk games. Oh, there's one on the PS2, isn't there? Halloween 4545 did a playthrough of that. I do remember someone died and you kept saying it. Yeah. Every time you found a vista in Ys 8. By the hist, what a sight! And I didn't remember to do it in Ys 9, unfortunately. Probably because I was too busy complaining about that game.
Let's see if there's anything salvageable from this drone.
Yeah.
Analyzing. U3. Severe damage. U3 unit non-functional.
I suppose
There's no chance.
when did I do the Ys 8 stream?
Recovery 0.3%.
Then let's forget it. I'll focus on fixing you.
Oh, so this was a waste of a journey, okay.
I can't repair this.
It must have been like 4 years ago now or something? I don't know. Maybe 3. Longer ago than I would probably like it to be. Yeah. What life would be like as a cat. That would be nice. Eat ass, and you get looked after. Cats don't care. It would be an easy life. But yeah, I wish there were more good animes of Berserk. Rather than that weird CGI one, which I haven't seen, but I've heard all I need to about it, I guess. What are we doing now?
I can't.
No.
I have the target acquisition module you need.
Apparently.
Initiate repairs to your weapon system.
Where did I get that? I don't know. Probably from somewhere else.
Report status.
Analyzing. Weapon system is now operational.
Oh, thanks.
You can follow me and we'll test it out.
Crony U4 is a true friend. Are they going to be pissed off in the town if I bring this guy in because it's technology? I guess I'd better find out so that I can decide if I want to dismiss him or not, because I don't want to get them pissed off. In 3 or 4 years. Too long. Yeah, I'm sick of isekais as well. I finally watched the Konosuba movie recently and I enjoyed it more than season 2. But then I did enjoy all of Konosuba anyway, that's not too isekai anyway, I suppose. But it's very overdone. Oh, they don't seem to get pissed off. Hi, just me again, wandering around town with this technology that you hate so much and like murder or exile anybody who uses it. No biggie. You know, I've just got a jetpack here. Technology's banned here? Oh no, what a shame. Guess I'll just go about my business here anyway then.
Pretty much killed that whole party.
Good thing I'm special and plot defended.
Teach me something.
Of course.
Is there anything I can learn? Do I want Haggler? Maybe actually, I've got 7 points. I should probably do that as well, increase the power of companions. I suppose. Donk! I don't know why Japanese instrument sound or whatever, or what, something like that. It sounded like some kind of Japanese wood block sound from Sekiro. Ah, that felt refreshing. Was that also from Skyrim? I don't remember that line. Maybe that's if you heal them or something. Oh yeah, I haven't watched Inuyasha. Kagome! That's all I know about it. But yeah, I started reading the Berserk manga. I read issue 1 and then that was it. But hopefully someday. I'm just not much of a reader. Z is 8. Whoa, Z is... It makes about as much sense as the name Ys. Yeah, I do believe it was quite a bit before you started becoming a regular. It's a good game though, you should play it. How's Ys Origin going, by the way? I haven't heard any updates recently. Maybe you just casually beat it without a word. Season 2 started slow. Konosuba. I guess I just feel like Konosuba Season 2 started leaning more into the lewd stuff, which is fine and everything, but I feel like it went really heavy into it or something. Heavy. Yeah, plot armor, the strongest of all. I should make, if I was still making silly RPGs, like in Virus Bloke 3, I probably would have made an item called plot armor. That would have been fun. E. And plonk armor. Oh, it is when you heal them. That explains why I've never heard it, because I don't use healing magic usually. At least not companion healing magic, only on myself. I should use companion healing magic. I want to heal Dirkethus and have him say how refreshing my touch is.
Why are you messing with technology?
Because I gotta find a quest right now. Right, yeah. Ding ding. I don't think I really have much in the way of quests I can do right now. What about that? Right, that's that up there. Which isn't too far away, we could do that. It's already been almost 4 hours. I guess it was over 2 hours when I started this, but that's the thing with RPGs, isn't it? It's always, you've been playing longer than you think. Oh god, yeah, ReZero. Are they even doing Season 3? Entered some new tower. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that boss there. is a tricky one. Yeah, bullet heli. You might just need to go grind a level or two, and then it should be fine.
Yum!
Wait, who hate what? Yum! Oh. Super lewd stuff. There was quite a bit of lewd. I would accept the footer lady person. Especially in her final form. Even though she was tall, so she reminds me of some silly vampire lady that everyone loves so much. Oh no, it's in Snowsville, or is it? Ah! Yourself! What are you? Naked turkeys. Screamer. Oh! Oh my face! Hell is up with you? Thank goodness they missed all my vitals. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that would work. Boob slaps? I don't remember. I did watch the OVAs though. Did I do that hydrate? I think I did. I can still feel the wetness in my mouth and on my lips, so yeah, I must have. Jetpack. I want a jetpack that slurps. I'll have to make a sound mod. Just like the switches in Tomb Raider 2. I don't know who thought that was a good sound for the switches or how they made that sound. Hello. What are you lot doing? What are you lot in fact? New enemy. Oh god, are they spiders? Oh no, it's those.
Calculating aesthetic levels. Aesthetic reward levels are high in this area.
Aesthetic reward levels? I can't even handle one of you. But now I can, apparently. And almost die. Good, apparently that hit it, so that's okay. Oh, get away from me. Where's he going? Spider lost interest. Well done, robot buddy. I don't know what he's shooting. I think he hit for once. Get back here. You can't sprint in combat mode. At least when you're locked on. Oh, God. Okay, cheers, mate. I have 0 HP, but it's okay. I'll just use a infinite potion. Oh yeah, blaze. One footer is enough for one group. Footers have no balls. I guess that means lizards don't pee either. Just some weird chalky substance comes out. White chalky substance. So I guess they don't pee, it's actually cummies. Oh yeah, Mario Galaxy. Glad you're enjoying. Hopefully it should be all enjoyable, because Mario games are good for panic mode or something. And chaos. I'll never forget the Super Mario World streams. So long ago, but some of the most chaotic, laugh-filled stuffage. Grumble! Ah! Now we are in Lakes of Liurnia. I mean Liurnia of the Lakes again, I forgot. Except it's deep version. Johnny Deep at that. Oi mate! Get over here. Zonk. I don't know why spiders make this sound in some games. I'm pretty sure they don't sound like rattlesnakes in real life. How you're wailing on an enemy. It is weird. Especially in this game. Ooh. No. Did I see another one on the way over here? Guess not. Oh well, maybe not, I don't know. My house. Sewer pipe. Oh, there's another one. Unless that's the one I killed. It's not moving, so I guess so. Oh, sexy. Whoa! Can smell you from here. Hello? Oh. Oops. Farting, burping and pooping. At least lizards can do all of that important stuff. Even if they can't pee, they can do the other things. So they're still good. Oh yeah, press the button to do the special attack. But it didn't do. Have I leveled up again yet? Yes? Yes? What am I saving up for? Oh yeah, there's guns as well. Which is different. Oh no, I guess there were bows in Gothic and Risen. Go through da door. This must be a reference that I don't know. I'm here to kill chaos. He sounds like his voice actor could fit in that game. Make goofy little garbles. They're so small that I guess we usually just can't hear them, and nobody's willing to put their ear up close to one to hear it. Oh, you said they're small. Right. "60 dexterity. Sword of Advent Children." Oh wait, that's worse anyway. I still can't use any two-handed swords. They need so much. I'm never going to be able to use those beasts. Body shield, whatever. I guess I'll work towards melee weapons level 2. Extra hit points. Don't need any lock picking or hacking. Or maybe I do need another hack. But that needs 55 intelligence, so I'm not doing that. Yeah, I guess we'll just do... strength. Donk. So many sexy beasts around here. He's in the rock. Okay, it worked anyway. One of my attacks didn't hit though. Do it. Can you not attack while being zapped? Gulp. Can't believe it. I'm technically cheating with these potions. But oh well. That was noise from I wanna be. Oh god. Yeah. The Godzilla noise. What are you? Ripper. Ripper! As Australians would say, when something is really good. I only know that because of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Great, what a good game. It kind of was. Why am I back here again, or is this a different place? Yeah, different one. It doesn't look like it's in Snowsville according to the map. Sucky device. Get back here. Trouble with the terrain, eh? Do I ride this up? What is this device? Ah!
High probability of an ambush. Recommend requesting reinforcements.
I can't request reinforcements. There's a 1 companion limit. Hello? Hi. Get away from my body. I'm sorry, I want that loot, even if it frosts me to get it. Ugh. Meat. Yow. Yow. Is that a fallen tree? No, it's just bush. As long as it's not a president. Oh. Ice Bill. Where's Ice Bob? Why did you take less damage from that attack? I guess the electricity has some damage over time, which is pretty cool. Ooh. Oh. Wait, that's a... I'll drink anyway. I'll drink to that. Thanks, Infernal, for all the meat. You got a lot of meat on you. The odd thought of drinking... Oh, what? Drinking? Where did I get drinking from? Nah, I'm never gonna touch an I Wanna Be the game ever again if I can help it. I don't know how I missed that before and skipped straight to meat. Your world was turned upside... Oh. Fucking hell. The puns. I don't know what that reaction was supposed to be. Oh. This is the trouble with puns. They cause random expulsions.
Good to see you.
Is it? Oh, friendly people.
Another time.
Okay, bye. That's what I like to hear. People who don't want to talk to me.
Not now, all right?
There needs to be more of that in towns. Ooh.
cud podkreślenie of podkreślenie meat cud podkreślenie of podkreślenie meat cud
Kreślenie.
podkreślenie of podkreślenie meat cud 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 podkreślenie
Oh
of
my gosh.
podkreślenie meat cud podkreślenie
Podkreślenie. Mat. Thanks, Zach. Unterstricht is still the best. Better than the joke you did at the end of your last stream. Do I want to know? Unfortunately, yes. I need to hear it and judge accordingly. Hehe, oh yeah. I think it's been here the last couple streams. It's too good not.
Jax.
Hi, Moldy.
Commander Jax.
Too good not
if
to
someone
have.
had told me you would turn up here, I wouldn't have believed it. I heard you were dead.
Have you got a katana?
I got lucky.
Disgraced, but not dead. An exile.
Boshi does have co-op, I think, if I remember right.
Change. So what can one Alb rebel do for another?
I need your support.
And why should
Do
we
I?
help you?
It seems like we're on the
Look
same
at me,
side
I'm
of
so
this.
cool.
The Alps from Zakor tried to kill me. What do they think of you?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Isn't the fact that they want us both dead enough reason for us to help
How
each
do you
other
know they
out?
want him dead?
No, that's not enough. Nobody has forgotten your loyalty to the hybrid. You would have done anything in his name. I should kill you here and now, in case you decided to rediscover your loyalty to him.
Unterstrich. Oh, it doesn't have a T on the end. Unterstricht. It might just be Unterstrich then. You would know, I suppose. But no, I want to be the games. It's like, I know we say even bad games are fun in co-op, but I think that is one case where it wouldn't be fun. The rare kind of game that even co-op wouldn't recover. Or whatever. Wouldn't salvage. It's restored Magica lately. Is this a butane meme? Can we smack zombies around with other kids? As in you can pick up a kid and smack a zombie with them. Voiced Goldman. Oh no. I can do it for you. You need me. Sastak. Accept it. You have no choice but to work with me. Oh.
This is an opportunity, Sastak.
Look at your
We
left.
should work together.
The opportunity to let an enemy infiltrate our ranks?
Your narrow-mindedness is the reason you won't succeed. You're thinking like Alps, but you lack their strength.
Speak then, Jax. I will give you
I
3
am
chances to
speaking.
persuade us. Before we decide your fate.
Oh shit. I'm in. You're out. You're out. I'm in. The people want more Vin.
You are dependent on ELEX. I am not. You can
Oh wait,
learn from
I'm
that.
not. Not I'm out.
You are still tied to Zakor while you take ELEX. Even
Last
now,
kids on
you're
Earth.
taking on a fight only
Bob,
because of
hello.
your addiction. ELEX
Assuming direct control of this
ELEX
vessel.
strengthens us physically
Go
and
away,
mentally,
Bob.
while your emotions weaken you.
Yeah, whatever, mate. My experience. You're fighting the Elexitors. They are my enemy too.
You are fighting the Elexitors. They are my enemy too.
Fighting
Someone
Elex,
from
the
Zakor
game.
ordered my execution. Can't you see that our fight is aligned?
Yes. Our struggle is not with the Alb people, only with their leaders. The things the Alb stood for, the true vision of our people, these things have been pushed aside since the hybrid appointed the Elexitors. And you were their most faithful servant. You saw
Excuse
to it
me?
that the hybrid's word stood above all. You and your brother Kallax worked together to kill all who stood in the hybrid's way. How can I believe you have rejected all that past loyalty?
Don't let Reptiloid hit you say Dying Light was dull. He loves that game. It's his favourite zombie game.
My experience as an Alb commander can help you defeat the Alb sent after you.
They know you as well as you know them. That could be a weakness. and your knowledge of their
No, the fight and the makeup sex are both the same thing. The fighting is the sex.
But I will give you the chance to prove your value where words
That's
have
just how
failed.
reptiles do it.
Why would you do that?
Your survival without ELEX, away from Zakor, is remarkable. You have lasted far longer than I could have imagined. That makes me curious as to how you have mastered the power of emotions and navigated the world of the free people. It makes me wonder what you will do next.
I guess this is technically spoilers, but I don't really know. I'm just kind of whatevering. I've been tuned out of this game the whole time I've been playing it pretty much. I'm just here for the adventure. Adventure. I met some of your people in Edan. Isn't this planet Edan?
I met some of your people in Edan.
Yes.
Yes.
I also know what happened.
Nasal.
Anyone else in your situation would probably have killed them. It speaks well that you did not.
Didn't I? Who are they? I don't know.
How do you justify targeting your fellow Alps?
We don't celebrate these deaths. They are sacrifices to a greater cause. You know the Alps and Zakor aren't free. They are blinded by the words of the Elexitors.
Words can't blind you.
Controlled by the hybrid. We separatists will see that influence.
Unless they're written in really bright
We will
ink.
bring all Alps back to the true purpose and meaning of the directive. All Alps, including you. The Alps are about more than serving the hybrid and his need to consume all ELEX. We broke with the clerics.
It is okay to be wrong. As in Doom Eternal being your favourite one. That's not okay, actually.
This still holds.
I don't know why we're still friends.
Return to our true purpose.
Same. That's how reptiles do it, and the character goes, why would you do that? I missed that, but that is good timing. Don't question a reptile's ways, whoever this guy is. Nostalgia, oh yeah, true. Well, the word can't blind you, but the experience can. ELEX's Geezer Adventure 2. What? Where the fuck did you get that from? Enough emotion, what?
I am no longer an Alp.
Your roots will always be a part of you. You
Yeah,
cannot
whatever.
escape your past.
The highest
Well, I
goal
have.
of the directive is to deliver all ELEX to Zakor.
That is what they say. But what do they use that ELEX for?
Come.
What were we working to achieve? You
Come.
know better than I what ELEX can do and what risks it carries.
Probably come
Their
as well.
synthetic implants and all the ELEX they have taken, the Elexitors have lost the ability to see things clearly. The will of the hybrid is all that they know. The Alps
The
will be
willy
free
of
to
the
evolve
hybrid.
again once the Elexitors have been removed.
Weakening the Alps means that the free people will come to power.
It might as
We
well
have
be
our
Bully
agents and scouts
Reptiloid
all over
day,
Magalan.
night.
As soon as one of the other factions could endanger our purpose, we shall move to stop them.
No, he suffered enough with his dentist thingy. Oh, there's raptor shit again.
You really believe this raptor shit? You
They
think
love
that
it.
You can change things?
Our
It
numbers
is a
are growing,
German game, isn't it?
and we have become very
The
effective
capital
in the
of
way we
scat
operate.
fetish.
In your time as commander,
I guess
you
they also
proved
like
that effective
raptor
action
scat.
could be taken without needing large numbers of
Was
troops.
it German? I don't remember.
That was important to you.
As in this game, I don't remember.
How are you planning to weaken the Alps?
Our first step must be to shut down the converters.
Yeah, maybe he wants to be stepped on. Probably not by me though. He knows what my dragony feet are probably like. This is madness. Destroy the converters, I guess so.
Yes, you're right. Let's destroy the converters and weaken Zakor.
And it must be us who does it. We must lead the process that stops the Elexitors. You should be a part of this, Jax.
The converters must be silenced.
Converters must be silenced.
This is the control code that will stop the ELEX extraction program.
Oh, thanks.
It will stop a converter from operating. But the code has to be uploaded directly into the central computer of each converter.
You want me to go back to that other one now?
Here, in southern Abessa.
Probably use it on the computer that he couldn't use before because he didn't have enough technical knowledge.
How do I get access to the converter's central computer?
You will need to access
I'm an anime girl. Oh, girl.
Located in the upper area of the extraction.
Ohio, Oni-chan.
The defenses there.
See, I know so many anime girlisms.
Our intel is reporting that they have been replaced by combat mechs, drones, and mutants.
And also, yeah.
I will find Calyx.
Calyx is the greatest threat left in Zakor after the hybrid. His attempt to execute you, if that is what it was, shows he will
Can't
stop at
spell
nothing to see
favorite
the
anime.
hybrid's will is done.
What?
That makes him the big threat to
Stinky and Aunt probably.
That is true. They say he has taken your place. And now
I zoomed back up to the top of the chat now.
Then we should fight him together.
Your quest for revenge. It feels like an emotional need.
Does Zach like bullying as well? Might as well have the title. All going to Raptor shit. That would be a good title. It's worth streaming more of this just to put Raptor shit in the title. Probably not though. But no, I won't stream any more of this. Guaranteed just a one-off.
Dode nico ni you're not real animugo.
Oh, Nico. Or not real. Oh. I can't bring myself to say that. I don't even remember exactly how she says it. Nico ni. Ugh. I feel dirtier than usual. Scritch. He wants me dead. Killing him's logical.
He wants me dead. Killing him is logical.
So you deny that it is
World War II tanks.
We will see. But
I
whatever
don't
the
think
fact,
I've seen any World War
it is still
II
too early for us to attack the Alexitans
anime.
directly. And if they find you, then they will kill you.
I suppose I'm not surprised. There's an anime for
No
everything,
raider crashed in Edan.
except
If the Alps
dragon
there find
sex.
someone who has seen you alive, then word of your survival may reach Zakor. You should kill those Alps before they can tell anyone in Zakor that you are still alive.
You think Zakor doesn't know I'm alive?
We have yet to hear any intel that indicates that they have learned of your survival.
Oh god, this dialogue doesn't end. Eliminating Alp soldiers will not be easy.
It is a logical step, but eliminating Alp soldiers will not be easy.
Euro janky, yeah. Take me a year just to get through one of them.
The foot soldiers of Zakor.
Believe me, I don't like the thought of killing Albs who have not had the
Took me
chance
most
to
of the
think about
year
the
to do
truth.
Elden
But
Ring.
the troops in Edan
And
are
these
not
are about that
capable of
long.
reporting your
Say
presence.
have mister.
But ours
Can we
too.
have a pop?
They threaten our
In your
existence.
Ursula voice.
Meaning, you want me to take care of you.
Was this Sue's
You
voice?
want our help.
Hello, mister.
We want
Can I
you
have
to
a
prove you
wowie
share
pop?
our interests. This will achieve
Thanks,
both our
Reptiloid, and thanks, Zach. I don't think I said it. Thanks for making me say those horrible things. Where can I find the Alps in
Very well.
Edan?
Where can I find the Alps in Edan?
They are monitoring the
Wait, where
converter
can I
in
find the
Edan.
Alps in Edan?
Someday Zakor hopes to reclaim it.
Yeah.
I will send the coordinates
Hello.
to your Judah.
Hunt. How do they come up with that title for a quest? Oh, apparently I've already killed them.
I've killed the Alps in Edan.
So I have heard.
Where can I find them?
It
I've
seems
killed
you
them.
are willing to fight against Zakor.
What the fuck happened? Bye. The end. I beat the game. Huh. 3 years before. Shoot with. Wait, what? There's no sex in Dragon Maid? Not on the screen anyway, I guess. It's a very interesting cutscene this is.
You did well, Jax. The cleric's attack has been pushed back. We are preparing
No, he's not a
for a
fan.
counterattack.
Save your
I hope
troops
she
for
sits
converters.
on it.
We must secure the ELEX supply.
I will see that is done.
HQ
Why do they do it,
woo a
chaps?
winged
Don't they
lady.
see these attacks are hopeless?
That sounds good.
Emotions make animals of men. Don't try to understand them. I think the time is drawing near, Calyx. I think
They're silhouetting the
hybrids
characters to
take
be all
us the next
mysterious,
level
but they
of
forgot to
evolution.
take away the character name at the top.
The hybrid sees all. The hybrid will be served. His is the future.
Oh, that was well interesting. What's going on?
But then you and Calyx never were the squeamish sort.
Bukaki with head
Killing those
pats.
few soldiers
That would make a cat go orgasm.
need a more strategic approach to deal with the forces in Zakor.
That is true.
10 hands
But you
all
have
at
shown
once.
a measure of the skills that will be required if you are to achieve your goals.
Look at my head.
That is good progress.
There was a
But
mountain
there
that
are
was
still
coming
some
into
things
view.
to take care of. Come back when you have more to report.
Alright, bye. What was that whole conversation? I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, no, I guess I was a little bit. There's the ooh.
Idea fora game, a co mede adventure game set in aposta pocalyptic universe,
Aposta.
w here humans have evolved to eatroats for sustenance. The more create, the more gravel the voice and the more powerful they become. Yo, as the hero,
Yo, I can't understand any of it. Eat roads for sustenance. Munchings and crunchings. That would be good. Eventually his voice won't be even recognisable. Or it will make about as much sense as TTS's. You won't be able to understand what he's saying.
Hello, I've eaten all the roads in the world and I'm ready to face you now.
That was well accurate. How did it come to be known as eating gravel anyway? Thanks, Infernal. Doop. It's like a bloody... what are they called? Borg land. There aren't many numbers available for this, so it'll be easy. Whoop. Oh, it's got all of those numbers, but not in that order. Oops. Whoop. 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 7, 8. Oops.
I'm in.
I'm in. Hacker man. Extraordinaire. Oh, the gemstones are very nice to have. Is that it? It's good, but I wanted more. I thought every item in the game would be in there. Golden Camu. Oh, Golden Kamui, or whatever. Someday I'll probably watch that. What's this? It wants you to find the amazing thingy-majig. Sounds about right. Oh, Golden Kamui. The peeing scene. Oh, now I have to watch it. Look how much fun he's having as well. You see, this is the joy you could experience if you pee every once in a while. I think that's on my to-watch list anyway, maybe. Shake Mountain, so you basically become the Dragonborn by the end of the game. Oh, what was that? A thing. I should probably stop shortly. It's been 4.5 hours now, ish. With a lot of downtime, but... Ding! 1,000 experience. Whoa! I've done something important apparently. look at this place that you're in right now. Oh, it's turning that off. I don't even know what these things are doing. Look at all these. I can't even use these because
I'm not good enough for that.
You will be in a sec, because I'm not doing a magic character run and you need some magic experience to use those. So they're just free real estate, I mean dosh. I can't do it, it's too hard. I did it. Ooh. I've already got dual skill amulet. That's the word. It's pretty good though. Peter. Anything else? Yes. Right, have I done something rather magnificent? I kind of want to go back to that other converter and turn that off, and then I guess we'll probably stop it there. It has been fun to stream this though, but I won't do any more of it. I've got too much RPG to do this year. And this one is not Japanese. Planet Cracker Starship Ishimura is though. It's Japanese. That's coming out soon, isn't it, the remake? February sometime. Get up! Have I done something well cool? Look at all this stuff. Item scanner. Strong. Oh, what the hell? ELEX drinks. Hell yeah. Those are the ones that give you the attribute points and stuff that you can spend. Fuck yeah. Oh! Can I also get down there? No. Well, yes, it doesn't hurt all that much. Oh, more elixir. Just ELEX it down here. Nothing special. Hup, hup. Cube. What was questionable? So girl gets her eyelid frozen, stuck to a dude's coat button. What? Huh? Oh, do they have to pee on it? That sounds, yeah, questionable indeed. Be careful, don't sound interested. No, don't worry, I'm not. Don't pee on an eyelash. Lid, I mean. How do you get your eyelid frozen to a dude's coat button? What is that? Did they use a random situation generator to come up with that? A UT map? Wait, what does? Oh, that thing I was just climbing up. Now that you mention it. It does kind of have an Unreal Tournament vibe to it. Hopefully I'll get around to an Unreal Tournament one-off. Are the servers for that still up? I kind of wanted to do it before they shut them down. I don't think they are still up, are they? I don't know. Oh yeah, thanks. I did something cool. I turned off the power. I don't remember what for. Oh, now Elmo wants to be peed on. To be honest, who doesn't? Unsensible people don't. Elmo's got the right idea. Can I be rewarded even further? I know I got a lot of experience for doing that, but you can never have too much really, can you? Hi guys.
Another time. Not now, alright?
Playing Owl again, what's that? Oh, that's your lane. Oh, it's been shut down.
The converter in southern Abessa has been shut down.
That is a blow struck against the hybrid. Whatever he needs the ELEX for.
Still plenty up, that's
you just
okay
cut
though.
off one of his major supplies. I would expect Zakor is already planning a response.
And
We will
Quake
prepare
3
for
as
the
well.
Ice Palace's attack.
What about the other converters?
They are your business. You know how to deactivate them, and that each one shut down will weaken Zakor. We will prepare to hold their forces when they retaliate. I would say that ending the flow of ELEX into Zakor would be strategically beneficial, but you must decide that for yourself. That is good progress, but there are still some things to take care of. Come back when you have more to report.
Come back anytime. I hope he hasn't. He's got the right idea. There's no point going out and seeing the sun. It will just burn you. Easterly. Let's go reclimb this and turn this off and maybe get some more experience for it. Lonely on Valentine's Day. Speak for yourselves. Man. I would talk of... Fuck was that? Hi? Why are you here? I killed you. Do enemies actually respawn in this one? No, I guess I ain't really got plans on Valentine's Day either. Oh, achievement. Friend or foe? What did I do? 69 ELEX it received. That's pretty nice, that is. I don't know. Maybe I'll be in VR chat on Valentine's Day and find a waifu dragon. Or husbando. Oh, hello. I tend to be a bit of a fan of dragon sausage every now and then.
Probability of survival low.
Why? There's no enemies here. Do you not trust me not to fall off the roof? How did I miss an item in here? It's just a hammer, but... Steve Hammer! But dosh is dosh. Maybe there is news, and I'm just waiting for the right time to reveal it. Nah, there isn't really. Platonic ice cubes, more like. Why is there a thing on the roof of this one? I can't get up there, the door's closed. Wow. Is there some dodgy way up? I can't jetpack that high. Oh, the door's open now. What have we got? A pond. Wait, no. This is the door that's closed. Okay, it is open now. Why is there a random gold nugget? Why is there a random clean butt? You can't clean up all the snow. Alright, let's see what we got. What we got? We don't have the memes. The Redeemer, speaking of Unreal Tournament. ELEX, drinks, all sorts of goodies. Ah! Is it any good? Oh, it is mighty indeed. I can't use it. It's not a rocket launcher though, or a nuke launcher. Freeze the enemy girls. Oh, it's Blaze. Oh, you don't freeze me. Who's that in the last one? Oh, it's Reptiloid. I thought it was Sorlag for a moment. Look at that anger. What if Reptiloid was Sorlag all along? Oh, sit on me. It's not worth being down here. crash at the expense of my health. Oh, he loves it. Oh hi, who are you? What are you? I'll use one of these drinks properly this time. He's a patron. Well, I'm sorry to inform you I don't have a Patreon, so your services aren't required. You see how much damage enemies don't take if you're not comboing, but I don't have a chance to combo. Oh, go away. Ow. This is death. Goodbye. Oh god, another enemy. Go away. Hopefully none of them have projectile attacks. Ow. This is Iceland again. Oh, this is Iceland again. Ah, yeah. It's okay, I've got 15 left. A girl and bloke. Oh dear. You have to choose the romance option that you want to go with on this playthrough. It is difficult. Just load your game if you don't end up liking one of them. I wonder how Valentine's Day even started. But yeah, if I'm ever to be in a relationship, it'll hopefully be with someone who doesn't care about Valentine's Day. Like, sure, it's a nice incentive to do something nice, I guess, but might as well do something nice whenever. As in, all the time. Buy chocolates every day? No, probably not. Where did this guy go?
Ooh, thanks.
Capitalism. Ho.
Someone's found me. Oh, it's him from all that far away, apparently. Licking jizz flakes. Excuse me? Oh, yeah. So snowy, apparently. Oh, dearie me. I can't do incest, it's weird. I don't understand why people like that. Powell's got the right idea though, I can do those. No. Kerry Katona. I don't know who that is. Oh, you only like her because she's got big boobs? But yeah, I hope it goes well too. Oh, yeah. The chocolate or flower companies, maybe. Or at least they're the ones who capitalise on it the most. Capitalism, ho! Oi! Don't call me that. Oh. Thanks, milk. You said go well twice. You just hope it goes doubly well. Pop girls have to make us. Pop girls have to make us chocolate. I don't know if I'd trust some of them. It might not be actual chocolate. Hi, can I actually kill you though? Some enemies you can just kind of stun lock. This guy doesn't have any of that though. And some enemies just have too much health, so you're not supposed to kill these yet. If you ever see Patron, don't fight them. Anyway, there was another one of these. converter, but I don't think there was a control panel at the top of this one. I can go and have a look though. Maybe to move it to a more sensible time, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, do it on, because like they probably raise prices of all of them or sell more expensive stuff to make the most of Valentine's Day.
Status offline. Work output is at 0%. It appears damage to this facility is extensive.
I guess this one's fudged already.
Survival critical.
Treasure for his hoard, yeah I would. The only relationship I want is worship. Yeah, let's not bother climbing this one then. This one's naffed already. Although, no, I feel like I remember there being a barrier at the top. I guess I better make sure. I don't want to miss out on ELEX potions. They're a bit good. Don't get the incest appeal leaving. It just makes me think of, like, unavoidably think of my own family and that. What the hell? Floaty! So I can't enjoy that. You and Blaze. Well, I don't know, Blaze liked it. What a weirdo. Katie Price. I don't know who that is either. Oh, never mind, I guess I... No. No, this one is broken already. Very well. Is that a loot over there that I just... No. So many things are magical in this game. Ooh. The whole experience. Especially the combat. That's the most magical of them all. What a lovely place. Is it? Nature has reclaimed this place. I guess there wasn't a barrier here. There's no table either. There's a dead bloke. Ah! Don't accidentally fall on one of those armor twats. As in mechs. Right, that'll do it then, I guess. I might as well leave it back in this town because I wasn't done here. So I can finish exploring this whenever I next play this. No family relations.
Caution, caution. Dangerous
Not even
levels
cousins.
detected.
Oh,
Recommend immediate
have you got
Are you
full...
talking about the dome there? It's a defense shield, you four.
Understood. Warning discontinued. Continuing on program.
Follows do have some fun little interjections, I guess.